There's still a little bit of Ferris Bueller in this player that we got to get rid of. All right, talking about Bo, and I love him to death. And so sometimes it's my love language. All right?
Can you say what it was about?
No, no, absolutely not.
What do you mean by Ferris Bueller?
Oh, it's just funny.
Yeah, I mean, just personality or? I'm just asking.
Yeah, Ferris was kind of quirky, doing his own thing once in a while. I mean, I don't know. Do you watch the movie? Have you ever seen it? He's still got a little Ferris Bueller in him. I mean, he's got some. We
Mischievous.
Not that, maybe a little bit, kind of subtly.
That's Sean Payton on his quarterback, Bo Nix. Bo Nix was heard after the game explaining that, yeah, I'll tell you what we said. It was, I love you, and then he told me he loves me, and that was it. Peter, I know you know Sean Payton well. What do you make of this relationship that's developing?
Well, first, there was more to it where he's like, sometimes I'll put a play and then he'll flip the play. And then I say, don't flip the play, just run it as it is. And I think that's the Ferris Bueller part of this, where he's a little bit mischievous, but subtly mischievous. Maybe sort of. No! I love Peyton, and Peyton loves this kid, Bo Nix. Every time I'm texting with him, it's, all thumbs up, all good. And yet after 2 games, they were 0-2, and maybe the fans were thinking, should we maybe go with a veteran quarterback here instead of him? I love the reference. I don't know if the reference completely adds up. Like, is he skipping practice to stay home and go do Dunk a Shane on a parade float? No, but I think just a little glint in his eye. That's what he means. And, gosh, I haven't seen Ferris Bueller in a while, and I'm not sure Bo Nix was even alive when it came out.
No, that was 1986, right? That was a minute ago.
So
but
he wasn't alive.
Yeah, I don't think the reporter who was asking questions was alive back then, maybe. But I will say, though, that I thought that the behavior was totally normal. This is stuff that you see on the sidelines. Like when you get passionate players on the sideline, I can remember Rich Gannon chewing guys out, Jerry Rice chewing guys. I mean, like it happens. You know what I mean? Like if the coach is, crushes under that, then you got a weak leader.
Right.
But sometimes when you're in that, you just kind of go with it.
Yeah. Peter said the reference doesn't totally add up. It doesn't add up at all. Sean Payton's asking, have you seen Ferris Bueller? I mean, Sean, have you seen it? I watch it on Thursday. I watch it every Thursday, all my entire life. Ferris Bueller is the coolest, most loved and admired kid in the whole school, such that he stays home from school sick one day and everyone's passing the hat around and collecting money. Also, Sean, maybe you should rewatch, because Ferris outwits and outclasses every authority figure in his life, from his principal to his parents to the guy at the parking lot, everybody. So it's a huge compliment. I think, look, Sean played for the Bears in the 80s, Chicago. That is right wheelhouse. In the bye week, Sean, and when you're done watching all your tape, pop in John Hughes' Ferris Bueller's Day Off and just revisit it, because maybe you want to Cameron him, but you just gave him a huge compliment, and you said that in the end, he's going to get the better of you. Are you Ed Rooney? Come on, Sean, let's get up to date. I don't get it.
Man. I'm glad the reporter followed up, because I was going to come back from the segment and just quick clarification on Ferris Bueller, because as someone who it didn't make a lot of sense. Maybe we should workshop some Sean Payton ideas for characters in a movie that Bo Nix is instead.
Yeah, it's a fool's paradise, Sean Payton. Wake up and smell the coffee. He is leading you down the primrose path. I can do this all morning. I want to watch the video with Sean. Go ahead, Peter.
I got a Schwarzenegger movie for Patrick Surtain, though. That's The Eraser right there. All right, that's what we're going with.
Nice.
Okay, Kyle, what do you think of that one? That guy, that's a good one, right?
Peter, can you name the female lead in the movie The Eraser? Go ahead, we're doing it.
I'm going to say Natasha Henstridge.
You're thinking of Species. Tongue. No, Vanessa Williams. Go ahead and save the best for last, Peter. Come on, of course. Jimmy Cahn's doing his thing. It's a great one.
Magazine star, the whole thing.
Yes.
Those two arguing at each other, though, had a little when Harry met Sally. They're walking around the park and they're just barking at each other. Will they get together in the end and be happily ever after?
Well, I think Sean Payton is looking at Dan Quinn and how it's going with his quarterback, and he's saying, I'll have what he's having. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my gosh. That's funny. That's funny,
good.
guys. Deep reference from the 80s.
Billy Crystal's mom.
Yes.
Billy Crystal's mom. That's the actress.
Peter,
It's
right.
incredible.
Peter, name the deli. Name the deli. Where is it?
Katz's Deli.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hey.
Katz's Deli. Oh, my God.
They have the actual booth where she's sitting, and there's a sign above it that says, this is where Meg Ryan's.
This is where it
that's
happens.
it. Football and movies. It's so fun.
All right.